lie. It's like I'ma spit some real shit for y'all right now. It's like look, like when you grow up in the trenches, it's like society treats you different, man. Like look at you different. It's like man, you coming from where we from, man. We rolling the come with it.
Look, they treat you different when you from the trenches. Bitch, I didn't grow up in no burb, I grew up in the village. Tryna get that shit up off the curb, I turned it to a menace. I wasn't hanging around with no girls, bitch, I was hitting fences. Childhood trauma, take it back to about the age of 9. Gunshots sounding like fireworks on 4th of July. I told my sisters and cousins that we gon' be alright as long as we stay solid, protect each other through eerie nights. Childhood trauma, my mama, she worked a 9 to 5. Still managed to come home and feed us when it was dinner time. Still managed to curve on the visas up in the winter time. So back
I'm
to school,
always happy. I'm alive and well. I'm not dead, not in jail. I want to give honor and praise to God. I'm grateful to be here. I got to give a shout out to my mentor, Darren Bo Taylor, and also to the young lady who got me on podcasts and doing radio on AM, Sister Lita Heron from Gang Talk Radio. I always give them honor and praise and props. You know, I give God honor and praise, but I give them props because they help guide me in the direction I'm going in now. So truly grateful for all of my ancestors, all that came before me. And we're going to have a wonderful podcast tonight. All of y'all who might be watching live, I'm going to be checking my live every now and again, so I'm going to put my head down. That don't mean I'm ignoring you. That just means I want to hear what you got to say. So tonight's going to be good, but before I start, I always got to bring in the dog whisperer. I got to bring in the host of the show. I am the co-host. I'm Skipp Townsend, but this is the Keilah and Skipp show. So
welcome everybody.
They can't hear you. You got to speak into the
They
mic.
could hear me. They heard what I said.
What'd you say?
Promise.
What
I
do you
said,
mean?
welcome everybody.
Oh,
What's going on?
All right.
Who we got today, Skipp?
Nah, tell them a story. We got to have a story. Every time you come on, you got to tell us what's a new dog story, man. You got to tell us something. You be out there in the streets with all kind of dogs, man. And
Actually, I got bit.
Did you?
Yeah, since our last show, I got a nice bite right on my thigh.
Is that
Little
right?
pit bull Saint Bernard mix. You ever seen a Saint Bernard?
Nah. Who even put them together, man? They not supposed to like each
I
other,
don't
right?
know.
Saint Bernard
But Saint
is
Bernards
like,
are huge.
yeah, but they're supposed to be out to help people, like go through the snow and bring
Yeah.
you food and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yep. So you can imagine how big this dog was. And
I mean, that's sick, man, for somebody
yeah.
to have a Saint Bernard
I
and a
know.
pit bull
and let
mate.
them do their thing, huh?
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah. But it was fun.
It was fun getting bit?
Well, you know, teaches you things.
No, it teaches you things. I ain't learning nothing from that.
Yeah, I got a good. We had a little wrestling match because he put his mouth on my foot. So when I lifted his neck up to get him off my foot, he was able to redirect and grab my thigh. So you can't run in those situations though. You know, you got to just take it.
So what'd you do? You punched him in the nose?
Nope.
You told him to
I
stop?
probably choked him out. Honestly, I don't
You
really
choked
remember.
the dog out?
But like he had on a prong collar, you know, so to get him off me, I gotta pull him off with the leash, and kind of hang him a little bit till he relaxes.
So you done choked the dog out, hung him with a leash.
It's me or him.
I would say allegedly, because you could
No,
still be
it
charged
is what it
with
is. It is what it is. If the people know you battling a big ass dog like this, it's me or you, bruh, and it's gonna be you. It ain't gonna be me.
All right.
But he was able to get on me, you know, so I got him off, though, and we just continued our training session.
All right.
Can't
that's a
bow
wonderful
down.
thing. No, you can't bow down. All right. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're here.
There's a story for today.
Yeah, that's a good story. I'm glad I'm not glad it happened. I'm glad that you had that experience and learned what not to do. What would you do different?
You know what? I don't know if there was something that I could necessarily do differently in that particular situation. I don't know, maybe just take things a little bit slower with the dog. It was my first time meeting him. I was doing an evaluation on him. Okay. He had a bite history. I knew that. I went into it knowing that I was probably going to get bit.
Hey, a lot of women do that in relationships too. Huh? I'm just asking. Is that what happens?
What does that mean?
I'm asking. I'm not talking. I'm asking. Have you found that a lot of women go into relationships knowing that they got a bite history?
I would say, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's a whole nother conversation.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we got an expert on that here today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna.
How so?
On the bite history?
Well, not bite, but
No.
I mean, do women sometimes make, men too, I can't take it away from men. Do we make bad decisions going in a relationship knowing the history of the relationship we're going into?
I see what you did there.
See? So that's but I don't want to introduce this young man. I got to have you introduce yourself, man, because if I talk about you for about 10, 15 minutes, I'm going to leave out about 30, 45 that only you know about. So, brother, can you tell the world what's your name and all that? What's your name, brother?
My name is Dino.
All right, Dino.
And my nickname is Phatz.
Phatz.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
How you get that nickname?
I was fat. I was Fat Dino. So then when I lost the weight, I just kept the fats.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. It was
It
flyer.
just- yeah.
But because
I
Dino
like
was
it.
my real name. So I'm playing in these streets, so I got to use a nickname because I don't want to be Dino. And when I'm doing this stuff I'm doing, Dino leads me straight to jail. So Fats, he can get away.
Interesting.
Yes, indeed.
Interesting.
So, brother, man, there's so much history that you know, dating back to the 70s, when dudes was wearing the perms, the pressing curls.
Back when Skipp had hair.
Yeah, I had a jury curl though.
Sure did.
I mean, eventually I
remember.
got to the perm and pressing curl, but it was back in the 70s when really being black was cool, man. What can you tell us about the 70s, man, growing up in L.A., man? What can you share with us about that?
Everything was black.
Yeah.
You know, we had all the schools.
Right.
We had all the style. We wanted to be like all the cats with the Cadillacs.
Right.
So we had to be slick. We wanted to look cool. We didn't need a lot of money to look cool because everything was cheap.
Right.
We go downtown and get some material from B. Black and Sons. Go to Tony's or Jack's and get our clothes made.
Get the tailor.
Yeah.
See, people don't know about them tailor.
Yeah.
What you know about them tailor mades?
And they was cheap.
Can't say I know much.
All right.
And they was like $15 to $25. So you can get a shirt. You can get the pants made for $25. The shirts made for maybe $50. Out your own material.
That's cool.
Then you can put your initials on there, DRB. So this is you. Instead of having Puffy on there, you got your stuff on
Instead
there.
of having some John or something.
You got
Everybody
Keilah
got
on
that.
there.
Fly.
It's still going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to get the Rollins shirts. They
Rollins
would sit
and
the
knickknacks.
Rollins. Yeah, I would get the Rollins. You couldn't tell me nothing with a Rollins shirt on.
Don't forget about the knickknacks in the office.
It's gonna come back. You know the style. It always comes back around.
You think so?
Yeah, for sure.
What about golf hats and the K cutters? What you know about the K cutters?
I don't know what that is.
That's when you
Hey,
have
look.
all that hair.
Yeah, so I would put the K cutter in my hair because my mother moved to 63rd and Crenshaw. The dudes had this one question for me every morning as I'm trying to catch the bus to Dorsey. Where you from? I had to pull out the K cutter. I had to get it.
What is a K cutter?
I hide it in my hair. It's a comb. But I don't know why it was called a K cutter. You know why? Why is it called a K cutter? I had the plastic one,
It
but
was
people
Why
so
you had to
big.
take it out though when they asked where you from?
They had the plastic one and they
It's
had
my
the steel
knife.
one.
Right, they had the steel one. The steel one wasn't no joke.
That's the one
okay,
you had?
that's what
No, I had
I'm
the
like, a
I had the
comb?
plastic one. It was
But
the
both
black.
of them, they was big too.
Yeah.
But it could do damage like that?
Oh, yeah.
A plastic?
And
Oh,
we
come
had a
on,
lot
man.
of hair. We was this kind of hair.
Yeah,
I
had the
saw.
natural.
I
Oh,
saw
yeah.
Somewhere
yeah.
on Instagram, on your Instagram.
Yeah. You had hair.
Yes,
Had a
indeed.
big old afro. Hard to believe.
Yeah.
For both of y'all. Both of you guys had hair at one point. Whew, how things have changed.
Keep living.
That's all it takes. That's all it takes. So talk about the 70s, man, the Cadillacs, and what was some of the movies out and how easy was it? And you talking about downtown, man. We used to go to the State Theater downtown and we go watch movies all day. I wanted to be Bruce Lee, right? And we watched like 3 movies, but all of a sudden they were saying the Crips is there. I'm like, man, what is the Crips? They said, oh, y'all can't go. The Crips taking leather. I ain't got a leather jacket.
Yeah.
I don't have an AC Doocy hat. They can't take it, but they said, nah, it ain't cool. Can't go. What about them times, man? Was you going downtown when all the foolishness started?
We always had the Baldwin. We in the jungle.
Right.
So, you know, they can have that. We got the Baldwin,
Yeah.
you know.
Okay. You don't know what we talking about, huh?
Yeah, Baldwin Hills, right?
Baldwin Theater.
The Baldwin Theater.
Oh.
It was on Sycamore.
Put me on
No, man.
Sycamore, right there at La Brea, but Sycamore, La Brea.
Coliseum in La
Coliseum.
Brea.
Yeah.
Back in Sycamore. the
Yeah,
back here.
Sycamore, yeah.
That's the Baldwin. That belonged to the jungle.
Right. I remember when all the black movies would come out.
Yeah.
Everybody was there.
Cotton Come to Harlem.
Dang.
The Mac.
We don't have that anymore.
Superfly.
Yeah.
Nah, the kids got the bridge now. And that's
I mean, but
Westchester,
even that's
Culver
falling
City.
off a little bit.
The bridge.
Because now we
Oh, yeah,
stream
the
everything.
What's the bridge?
Howard Hughes.
Howard Hughes. Man, the
Prominent.
kids go
Oh,
up there.
okay.
Kids go up there 100 deep, beat up the security guard.
I heard about that. But
Bus.
even that was surprising because now we just stream everything. I feel like movie theaters are kind of, they're dying.
Right,
sure.
yeah, they got Hulu.
And they got TV.
Mm-hmm. That's
Yeah.
it. We just
Hulu,
stream it on Netflix,
Netflix.
Hulu, all that. Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All that.
I was definitely a movie goer, for sure. But now, it's just lost. So
No
what else
more
is
movies?
going on? Nah,
Low
it's
riders.
rare. Mm.
Perms. Cadillacs. Jury legs. For the hustlers.
legs.
For the hustlers.
And the
Perfect
thing about
segue.
that, but the thing about the jury licks is, I seen this for myself. They be from different neighborhoods. I'm gonna throw out a name, Cadillac Bobby. He wasn't from the jungles.
But all the crooks met up at Marshall's. That was the den of thieves. Marshall's was on 42nd and Vermont. So you could be from wherever you from. We hustlers. We not bangers. We want some money. We want a better life. We hustle for a better life. So we ain't going around shooting each other. No, we don't care about that. We
Right.
care about taking care of that family and looking good and meeting the girls and having all the nicest stuff. So we hung out at Marshall's. And that's where everything unfolded. It's a den of thieves. Whatever you kind of crime you want to do, somebody in there do it. Girls
just
is
crazy.
boasting.
We gotta make a movie about Marshalls. Because
Yeah.
Whitey be telling me about Marshalls, but I wasn't that age group. I wasn't going to Marshalls. Yeah, so.
It's just interesting because obviously, like, so many of our guests have been from that gang lifestyle, and now we have, like, almost a different type.
Well,
Little bit.
everybody had a neighborhood that they grew up in, but we want more than
Yeah.
throw your fingers up. So all of us that wanted more, man, let's go up to Marshall's and see what's going on. And it's always some kind of caper. We didn't ask each other where you was from. We all had perms, jewelry on, Pierre Cardin, Fila Elise. That was our stuff that we liked to wear. So we was all from the same place. Our hats was tilted to the side. Our hats wasn't flipped up. So the gang members, they see that. They want some of that money too. Who don't want
Right.
money?
True.
That's one of the things Whitey told me too. He said the way he was able to keep everybody together was he kept them fed. So before there was a peace treaty and all that, Whitey would ride with 20, 30 dudes, and they be from different neighborhoods. And the way he kept them not fighting is he kept them with money. So you had Whitey's Enterprise. We got to get him on here as well. But all right, man. So something took you out to Louisiana. What, you was just going from state to state, or
No.
what was you doing when you end up out there?
I was hitting jury licks in California, and I had knocked about 29 of them. And then they grabbed one of my buddies, and he told him that me and Arthur Clyde was hitting these jury licks. So we was like being hunted now by a task force. So being that we was hunted, my brother told me, hey man, you got to go out there with Daddy. I'm like, Daddy? I ain't seen Daddy since the 4th grade. And I ain't never been to Louisiana.
Right.
Because they pulled my brother over and drew down on him on Crenshaw and Adams.
Who did?
The police.
Oh, okay.
They
Well, he
looked
was in
in my car.
The glass house.
No, the Volkswagen Rabbit. That's my undercar. The glass house is Sunday.
All right.
But when they pulled him over, he came and spooked me. You got to go. This is my big brother.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, man.
How many brothers you got?
One.
Johnny Ball.
Johnny Ball, Marlon.
Marlon. Right.
Johnny Ball was his nickname.
Right.
Yeah, but Marlon,
How old were you at this time?
20. And I was the big brother. Because I was the one breaking the law and giving the big brother everything he wanted. So when he ran me out to Louisiana, he dropped me off at the airport. He said, say, man, when you come back, I want a Porsche. I said, Porsche? He said, yeah. I said, all right, man, when I come back. And I got on that airplane and went to Louisiana. And when I got there, all I had was the clothes on my back, but I had money on me. So I went to my daddy's house. He lived in the bottom, 412 Lawrence Street. And it was like shotgun house. And I went up in there.
Wait, hold on, time out. You know what that is, right?
About as big as this room.
So the shotgun houses were what the landowners, the masters, built for the people.
Yeah.
And they just, after slavery, they just kept building shotgun houses because they just needed something, if anything.
Got you.
So it's real small.
And then when I walked in the living room, took another 2 or 3 steps, I'm in the bedroom, another couple of steps, I'm in the bathroom. This is it. I said, how much you paying here? He said, $65 a month. Well, first he didn't think I was coming when I called him. I said, say, man, what's your address? He said, 412 Lawrence Street. I said, I'm going to come visit you. He don't know I'm running from the police, from 29 counts of these jury licks. So when I got there, I walked up in that, and I was like, whoa, this ain't how I'm living. I'm really living lavish where I'm at. And I felt I need to fix him up. Right. He had the wooden house, but it was 2 brick houses on the side. Those were supposed to be like the hell of a houses. Because I guess if the tornado come and blow his little wooden house down. And I said, man, in the morning, man, I need to go to the mall. Because all I got is the clothes on my back. He said, all right. I said, let's go get something to eat. He said, let me change my shirt, Deanie. He changed his shirt. We went to a restaurant. So the lady came to the table, and I told her, I said, what's your name? She told me her name. I said, here go your tip. I said, look, I don't know what I want on this menu, but this is what I like to eat. Eggs, grits with cheese and all that. And she said, oh, I got you, darling. And she hooked it up. She was a white woman. She hooked it up. And he said, Deanie, you can't talk to them white folks like that. And I looked at him. I'm like, what's going on out here? Well, I just paid the lady and told her what I wanted.
And gave her a tip before you even ate.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a tip before I get my food.
He goes 20.
Yeah.
But he was stuck with whatever was going through his head. And I was like, man, me and Van was together, Silky in the book. And I'm like looking at her and she's looking at me. I'm like,
oh, so she went out there with you?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And she
Shout out to Van, it's the big homegirl.
yeah. She in that book right there. And when she came back, she brought me my stuff. And the lady was catering to me. But he didn't understand that money make them act right.
Right.
They might be racist and all that, but she wasn't racist that day.
Right. She put that aside.
Yeah.
Right.
She got that money.
And you talking about, what year was this? It was 80-something?
83.
83. So imagine a $20 tip in 83.
Yeah.
It's damn near like $65, $70.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And this is how you get what you want in Cali. Before that, hey, what's your name? Barbara? That's for you. Then let me tell you what I want.
Right.
And bam, lights, camera, action. Everything's velvet.
Now, normally I charge $100 for that. I just gave it to you for free.
Man, I'm like, damn, I'm about to be able to get anything I want now.
Yeah, you just catch that waitress because that's what she live off of. Give her what she wants. She gonna be your table's before everybody's. So we ate, left. Next morning, I said, man, take me to the mall. He said, well, I can't. He's a trash man. He said, I can't. I got to go to work, but my buddy's going to take you. I said, all right. So around 9 or 10, his buddy came. We jumped in a Ford LTD, 72 Ford LTD. I used to steal them, too, with a Ford key. Me and Ski Ball. And
Ski Ball home.
Yeah, Ski home.
Ski home. Yes, indeed.
Me and Ski Ball. And we get to the mall, St. Vincent Mall in Sweetport, Louisiana. I said, okay, got the JC, got everything. But the people had afros. And their teeth was like messed up from the water rots their teeth. And they talk different. But that don't mean they stupid. They just, that's where they from.
Right.
And I'm like, we go up in the mall and Van is up in one of them stores getting what she want. And I'm like, this is taking too long. Let me go to Foot Locker and see what they got. I think it was a store that had tennis shoes.
Right.
And while I'm walking through the mall, I spotted a jewelry store. I've been out here one day. I'm running from the police. And I went up in that jewelry store, and they had so much shit in there. They had more than Slavics. We was popping Slavics out here in Cali. They had more than Slavics. And I'm counting them watches. 40 Bar Merciers, 40 Omegas, There go them Rolexes. 35, 40 of them. But see, the Rolexes was the presidential and the gold one. Them was only two worth the money. Everything else was 3,500. But the cheapest by Marseille and Omegas.
10,000.
Yeah. So this is what we go after at Slavics. That's when they had it in all the malls. And they had like 90 watches. That ain't counting the rings. Like 300 rings. I said, ooh. They slipping. To me, they slipping. You know, because I'm going to take this. And I went up in there and I looked and they said, we stayed to like, I went and looked at the other one down the hall and went and checked him out. I said, okay. And I want it all. Just me. I'm not calling the crew. No, I can have all this. I'm coming home to the Rolls Royce when I get through with this. And I went down to the other store and seen all that stuff. I said, wow. She said, what we going to do now? She don't know I'm scoping.
Right.
And I said, well, this is what we going to do. We're going to go to the movies, and when movies come out, we had an arcade. Went and played in the arcade. I want them, they close the gates. You know how they close the gates? Mm-hmm. But I'm watching. I'm watching the people take the jewelry out this top case and just slide it in the cabinet. I said, oh, this is like the 70s.
They ain't even taking in the back room, nothing, no safe, none of that.
They taking it out, boom, and close the cabinet, bam. I said, oh, they slipping. Dude came picked us up. I said, Van, remember that Benz you said you wanted? Yeah. I say, all I need you to do is what I asked you to do. When we get back, you could get that. She said, what we gonna do? I said, we finna hit them. She said, when? I said, tonight.
Mm-hmm. Just like a movie. I'm just like, oh my God.
And she, Van down.
Yeah.
You know. And we went to my daddy's house, took the pillowcases off his bed, laid up. We was laying in the living room on the couch. I said, man, we finna go driving around. It was hot too. Mm-hmm. He said, all right. We jumped in his LTD. I got the clothes hanger, put him in the pillowcase. So when I pull it, it stays open. He got the bumper jack and the crowbar. So I'm going in here. We get to the mall. I can't get to the mall because I don't know where it's at. But we rolling down some old dark road, and I see a dude on the bus stop. I pull up. I said, say, man, you know how to get to the St. Vincent Mall? He said, yeah, right down yonder. I said, where you going? He said, I'm waiting on the bus. I said, come on, I'm going to take you. I just want you to show me this mall.
Right.
And he jumped in, and we went to the mall. I dumped him off. I seen that mall. I said, now look, Van, I'm busting in that door right there. I said, if you hear the police blow the horn, come around to the back door. I'm busting out that back door. I said, now, if you see the police, if I don't bust out that back door, go down to J.C. Penney's on that end because I'm going to bust out of there. She said, okay. So I bust in that front one. Bam! Bumper jack. You know the old bumper jack? Mm-hmm. Bust in there. Bam! I'm running with the bumper crowbar like an army man. I hit that corner. And the display, they got the pull down. Mm-hmm. You know, but they got these old pretty windows right here at the bottom where they got the flower in there. Mm. That's where I'm going in. They slipping. And I bust him with the bumper jack, bam, and I throw that pot and I crawl in and I pull that pillowcase out and I pop that motherfucking cabinet open and it's a motherfucking safe looking at me. Mm. I said, wow, they wasn't slipping.
Right.
I popped the other one, wham.
That's another safe. On
the wall is the S chains and all that little stuff that them other people get. I want crown jewels.
Right.
When I come out the store, life changes. So I crawled out, and I started running to the other one, and I just said, they probably got the same shit, so I just busted you. Went out the door, I came in, jumped in the car, through the bumper, jumped in the car. She said, what's wrong? I said, get us out of here. Ain't no police coming or nothing.
Right.
So I could have really did it to him.
Right.
And she said, we rolling down the street. I said, go back to my daddy's house. We rolling. About a good 5 minutes, I turned the radio down. Bam. She said, what's up? I said, I got to introduce these motherfuckers to Awful Clyde. Right. Yeah. Got to my pop's house, I called Clyde. He said, man, I've been looking for you. I said, I'm looking for you too. He said, where you at? I've been to all your spots. I said, I'm in Louisiana. He said, Louisiana? I said, yeah. He said, what's up? I said, you know how Slavics had it? I said, they got double. Clyde 17. Clyde just turned 18, matter of fact. I said, man, you got to get here. He said, I'm on my way. He said, who you want me to bring? I said, bring little Mike. He said, I never been on an airplane. I said, man, get on that airplane. And I said, take this address, 412 Lawrence Street. I said, when you get to the airport, they're going to let you out. And you tell the taxi, take you to 412 Lawrence Street. I said, it's going to be like the lowest end. I said, it's a motel called the Sexton and Livingston Motel. It's a shooting gallery. I said, go check in there. Next morning, Clyde pulled up around 3, 4 in the morning. Came to Pop's house. Went around to the room. He said, man, what's up? I said, nigga, it's time. He said, you got everything? I said, I got the gizmo and everything. We walked down some road, and we seen a little business district. Got us 2 cars. They had a famous restaurant.
Gizmo. You know what Gizmo is?
With the car?
No,
The
that's not
Gizmo will start a car.
Yeah,
So
that's how
like
you
if
start
I
'em up.
take the ignition off to pop the butterfly, the Gizmo do the rest.
That's how you just pop the butterfly off, put him on,
That's
boom.
it. That's it. Real simple.
And
Real
this is
easy.
for new cars. This is for
Right.
when they start putting the key on the butterfly.
Right.
It's not for the old cars. We could just do them easy
Yeah.
with
Yeah, that's simple.
And we got 2 cars, and we shot to the mall. When we get to, I don't tell them I already popped at them last night.
Right.
We got to the mall. Miss Fields, little Mike over there. Clyde right there. I'm over here on the phone talking to somebody in Cali. He said, what's up? I said, nigga, I'll show you when I get back. And he said, why you ain't getting cracking now? Clyde came over there by me. He said, I seen you been on a late night creep. See, because I can't go right in now because they fixing all the windows. We waiting. Hyenas.
Right.
Fix the window. I know what's in them cases. That man pulled that ladder and shit up, got through fixing that window. We looked at each other. Clyde is the hammer man. He's the general. When he go in with that hammer, all we got to do is listen to him because he going to be saying, scoop, 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 scoop. If he ain't saying that, that means something is wrong.
Right.
But when we walk in and break that first case, they think we got guns. Who
Yeah,
gonna
they
come
hear
in the
noise.
store?
They hear the noise.
Yeah.
Dudes coming in like, oh, they gonna run.
And we noisy. But you ain't running, you laying down. Clyde everybody, he break the case first. Keilah, lay down. Already first case, we don't hit the top. We hit the side. If you hit the top, the glass go on top of the jury. We hit the side, clean it out, move to the next one. All the best jewelry in every jewelry store is in the front. They trying to sell it. They ain't gonna put it in the back, it's in the front. They want you to know, look at our good stuff. And boy, when we stepped up in there, we closed that door, let that stopper down and close that door. Hi, the lady, hi, may I help you? Yes, you may. The cases went to breaking. Lay down. Clyde is hollering, he barking them orders.
Yeah.
We scooping. We might be in there 90 seconds, if that. We come out that back door, walking. We ain't running. Nobody's chasing us. But what slowed the security down was when we hit the mall, we find the security truck where they park them. Take the valve. Remember when you had a bike, you take the valve out? We take the valve out.
Tires low.
Let the air take. Oh, it's flat.
Right.
So now we got 2 white shirt guards walking around the mall. You know, they're walking around the mall. That's going to be a problem. What we going to do with them? We're going to send them down to the other end of the mall. How? Go start a car up. Start another car up at that end of the mall. Because we couldn't just go because them white shirts kept on hanging around.
Right.
I said, I'll be right back. I shot to the other end of the mall, went in the parking lot, started up a car, put it up on J.C. Penney's car lot, put it in drive. What your car do?
I went through the window by itself.
Yeah. And when they running this way, I'm walking this way. Clyde them is already, when they see me, they already done went in.
Right.
We working. So we ain't worrying about security. Van is parked down when we come out. She parked down there because we're going to switch cars, go in this plaza, lay down, and we going to the South Park Mall. This ain't over. We terrorize Louisiana. We leaving this mall straight to the South Park Mall. How we find out where the South Park Mall? Phone book.
Oh, okay.
They had, go to the M's. Here you go. We didn't have we could Google and tell us.
Right.
We got to pull the gas. And, hey, where's this at? I'll go down the road. And woo, woo, woo. All right, we got it.
Right.
When we come out that mall, we got problems. We don't got problems out the security because this car's on the flat. The other walkers is down there trying to get that car out the window. But we got superheroes.
Oh, yeah.
So when we come out, we jump in.
You know what those are, right?
Yeah.
Citizen, Joe Citizen want to, hey, I think they're, and they want to be the.
They pointing.
Right.
They pointing, and I'm rolling. I'm just rolling slow because nobody's chasing us.
Right.
So if I go to burning rubber and all that shit, it's gonna draw attention.
Right.
So I'm rolling. When we get to the end, it's a red light at the end of the mall. We ain't out the parking lot yet, but it's a fool behind us, a superhero. He on the horn. Wow, wow, wow. He pointing. If I let him keep following me and the police is on their way,
he gonna flag them down.
so when Van pull out, bam, she's in front. So now we rolling, and Clyde and Reg is down. Clyde, Reg, Lil Mike, they down.
Right.
I said, I tell Clyde, I said, we got a superhero behind us because he can hear the horn. Clyde pop up like Jack in the Box. He said, I got him. I said, no, I got him. Clyde finna go bust his window, take his keys. I said, I got him. So I'm sitting at the red light, got him in neutral. As soon as it turned green, I threw him in reverse. Bam! Bang him. They ain't gonna pay for your car, man. He busted you. Just write the license plate down
and take it
and
from
tell
there,
the
yeah.
police what you seen.
Right.
He get on. We come out. We go to the other plaza, lay down, jump in the other car, lay down. We was in a white car. Now we in a black car.
Right.
They looking for men.
Right.
Van rolling. We going to South Park Mall. I said, what you see, little mama? She said, I see the police. How many? About 7 of them. Where they going? Where we just came from.
Right.
We going to South Park Mall, man. We're gonna repeat this. We did it to them the same way.
So how did it all turn sour? How'd y'all end up in the place? How'd the people get you to the place, man?
Ty. I called to the house, and my boy Billy say, Ty looking for you. Now, Ty just got out the pen. He been out 2 weeks. So when he come to my mama house, I said, here go 5,000. Here go some jewelry. Here go the keys to the El Dorado.
Oh, so you made it back to California?
No, this is before I went.
Oh, okay.
He just got out.
Okay.
Out the state.
Yeah.
So this is my partner.
All right.
Here, put this. I say, he don't know. He said, man, they say you hitting everything. I said, it don't look like it to me because I was in a Volkswagen Rapid.
Right.
I said, man, all right, it's cool. Took him by my grandmother's house. Mother then showed him. Nigga eyes got big. My grandmother said, don't never do that again.
Yeah.
She said, don't never do that. I give him car, everything.
Yeah.
Hey, man, go do something. But now I'm running from the police. I ain't tell him I'm leaving.
Right.
So I left. And when I called my boy, Billy, he said, Ty looking for you. I said, here goes his grandfather's phone number or something. I said, what's up, man? Man, I'm broke. I said, man, we got one more leg.
Don't tell me Ty done ran up in my dear house.
No. Hell no. It's in that book, though.
Right.
I said, we got one more leg.
Oh, okay.
He said, it's the Paramount Mall. It's like Beverly Hills and that bad boy. When we went to get him after the South Park, no, we went to get him the next day. It was Sunday. They was closed. I said, motherfucker.
Man, you couldn't just count your blessings? And go on?
What blessings?
Y'all hit, right?
we didn't come here broke. We
Right.
got plenty of money at home. This is what we do. Hit licks. If we don't smoke this town out,
You can't come back.
they gonna
Can't
set
do
up
that.
on
Yeah.
us. So let's go on and smoke. I didn't come here to hit the lick. I came here to hide. Remember I'm hiding?
Yeah.
Because my other buddy, Corey, done put the police on me.
Mm.
So now, I'm on the run. And it's like, I say, well, look, man, go to my grandmother. I'm going to call her and tell her to give you the money for the airport.
Mm-hmm.
Come to 412 Lawrence Street. I said, when you get there, I'm going to show you where the motel. Walk to the corner. I said, that's the motel. I said, if the man don't let you check in, come back. It's another one around the corner. So he went around there to where Clyde and little Mike was at. And the man said, well, who are you? See, because they afros. We feeling Elise waves.
Right.
We don't sound like them.
Right.
So the man, and this is a shooting gallery. This is infested. But why are you playing police?
Right.
So when he The man wouldn't let him check in. The man said, well, you know somebody here? And I told him, I said, never call this house.
Right.
My daddy house. Clyde in the motel, he calling Kelly. You know, and the way you call in Louisiana at the time was...
You got down 9?
No,
What?
you got to get a number to the man in down there.
Oh, he called for you.
Yeah. You put your little deposit in, and he called for you, and he got the number. So, Ty want to be like he can think, you know. Okay. So, the phone rang. I'm like, the man said, may I speak to Dino Bradley? I said, you got the wrong number. Hang up. Bam. Answer, ring again. I answer. Homeboy, it's cool. He just want to know, you know, everything is cool. I said, wrong number. Bam. Hung up again. Nigga didn't get the picture. Call back. Van, get the phone. Yeah, that's my nephew. Yeah, everything's all right. Wow. We done hit 2 licks.
Right.
We not watching the news. We don't know about that. And we don't care. But we on the front page. And we went and hit that Paramount. We got up that morning, went and got them cars, Monday morning. Shot to that Paramount Mall, went in, got my jewelry clean, came out, scratched my head. We went in and got it. Now we sitting at Pioneer Chicken. My daddy get out of work at 3. We popped them around 1. And I said, as soon as my daddy get back, I'm going to give him $5,000 for the car, and I'm going to just take it. He ain't going to know I'm leaving. We going to New Orleans. Van family is from New Orleans. But we're going to hit licks all the way there from Sweetport.
Y'all was on a suicide mission.
That
right?
wasn't no suicide mission, man. This is what we do.
That had no,
Asking for
yeah, that had, man, me personally, after the second one, I'd have went home. I'd have been driving too. I wouldn't have caught no plane. I'd have been driving.
Well, the jury is gone.
Was gone?
Yeah. The jury goes as soon as we hit the lick.
Oh, okay. All right.
The jury's gone.
Yeah.
But we,
okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, the jury's not with us.
Right.
But when this Paramount Mall, we popped in and went to Pop's house, and Ty and Clyde went around to the Section Livingston to get their shit. Lil Mike went to park the car. He had a hell of a restaurant called Freeman and Harris, famous. Lil Mike went to park the car at the Freeman and Harris. And when Ty and them went in to go get their stuff, I'm at Pop's house because he's supposed to be here in about 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. And when they walk into the parking lot, police right there. Not the police, but the detectives. Cowboy boots, white boys. They can't catch these 2 niggas.
Right.
And the police, hey, can I talk to you for a minute? Now, this is the plan. If the police get at you, go home. Right. Go home. Right. They take off running through some woods, train track woods. Hit the gate. Lil Mike see him running. He jump in the car and go straight to the Greyhound. Know what he called, man?
What?
Big Charlie. Send me a ticket, get me out of here. Yeah. Big Charlie sent him a ticket. Lil Mike get away. They run. Ty tell Clyde, let's just go to where he at. Clyde like, man, we got to get out of here. So now I hear, about 15 minutes later, I hear cars. I look out the little window. This whole area is surrounded because they looking for them.
But
then
they don't know about the house, though.
Well, they know about it after they ran.
Okay.
So they don't know about it until that man at that motel, the Section Livingston Motel, gave him that number. They say, where did they call? He said, this is the only number in Louisiana they called. So I'm looking out the window at all that bullshit. I don't think it's for us.
Right.
And I hear, homeboy. Because, you know, we in a gate, 2 brick house, we in the wooden house.
Right.
And it's time. I said, where you at? He said, I'm over here. I said, you're at the wrong house. Come over here. I let him in. I said, what's up? Police chasing us. Woody, woo. I said, oh, my God, why you come here?
Right.
And I look at AC. I said, man, what you come here for, man? Me and you got 29 counts of this. He just got out.
Right.
He don't know shit. And he like, he don't got nothing to say because he know he out of pocket.
Right.
About 30 minutes later, knock on the door. Police. Open it. Now I'm trying to be Beverly Hillbilly. Hi, y'all.
Right.
I got the waves. I don't know. All I know is the only way I know to be country is the Beverly Hillbillies, man.
Right.
And he like, we looking for Harry Bradley. I said, he's at work. Who are you? I'm his son. I got a $20,000 Bob Marcier on. I gave Pops a watch. And I don't look nothing like Louisiana.
Shreveport, right.
Yeah, Louisiana.
Right.
And they like, you mind coming with us to the police station for questioning? I said, yeah. I said, let me get my coat. Close the door. Bam. Ty and Clyde is in here. And we got the last store in here. Mm-hmm. Paramount Mall. And I say, look, man, me and Van, we going to the police station. Y'all take this shit and leave.
Yeah.
Go. I slam the door. Bam. They put her in one car, put me in another car. Mm-hmm. We get to the police station. They asking all kind of questions. Where he get that watch from? I gave it to him for his birthday. You know, I'm 21, Van is 19. You know. So we sticking to the script. We there 2 hours. I said, I know they gone.
Don't tell me these motherfuckers ain't left.
Ty tells Clyde, he said, say, man, let's just wait here till we get back. And they jumped up in the motherfucking attic of a shotgun house. I said, Clyde, what was you thinking about? He said, I wasn't.
Right.
Because this ain't what we do.
Right.
This fool threw a wrench in our game.
Yeah.
And 2 hours later, they didn't change clothes. They got the feel shorts on now. I'm talking. They say, I said, well, look, man, you got to let me go, man, because I don't know nothing about none of that.
Right.
And they's like, and I look up and they whisper to that man, and here they come through the door, handcuffed. They said, book 'em. You gonna be in here for 99 years. I said, man, my country shit, rightfully no. You know all that old shit I was trying to stay down with. And,
Oh, man.
and I said, man, fuck you. Boy, I said, ain't no boys right here. I said, I don't know what's happening down here in this little funny-ass town, but you talking to a man. And that's how we went to jail.
Man, ain't that something?
Yeah, I was gonna say we gotta cut it because we gotta tell them
Got a
about
book?
the
Oh, yeah, because
And it's
people
in
can read
there.
about
Tell them
that.
about the book for the rest.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
ahead, show it so they can see that.
Here, I'll let you.
That's
do
how
your
it
thing.
started in there. That's just the jury licks.
That ain't even the story about the drugs and none of
No, we get out.
that. Yeah.
We get out and get with the 100 key shit.
Right.
Right in here, y'all.
Yeah.
The
Tell them
truth.
the name of the book.
Cross the game.
Cross the game.
The truth is not always kind.
Where can I get that at?
Amazon.
You dropped the, what you call it, the cord right there.
Same place.
Amazon. Cross
Same
the
place
game.
you get the same place you get a Stephen King book. Yeah, we on the same shelf he on.
Man, there's
Yeah.
people in here talking about, whoa.
He on we on that, and this is a true story.
I'm imagining all this like
Yeah.
a movie.
I can picture it, too.
dude,
And see, you see how big it is?
Mm-hmm.
Because if I make it the regular size, it's 1,000 pages.
Oh, okay.
And print on demand, anything over 500 pages, we gotta pay.
Okay.
And it's pictures and newspaper clippings in here to prove we telling the truth.
Right.
We don't have no. and-
Well, you know, you can do a hood check, man.
Yeah.
You know, Van around right now. Van
Yeah.
tell you, right? And then I know Jamaica, too, the Queen Pen. She got a book out, you know.
But
and
you see, but
she don't put your name in it, but I know it's you.
I'm Raphael.
Right. She
But on
she done
Netflix-
changed his name.
Hey, but on Netflix,
Huh?
I'm Dino.
Oh, is
Because
that right?
Raphael
I
didn't draw
see
the
it.
attention. Yeah, go
I
watch it.
actually saw that.
But
Did
see,
Is it Netflix or Hulu?
Netflix. But see, it's the difference.
See.
I
But
think
look,
it's a new one
but
on
don't get it twisted with what Jamaica talking about.
Right.
That book is slandering the game. She
Oh,
ain't
okay.
star crack. Jamaica's lying. She
Okay.
lying on Dav. She
Yeah.
lying on everybody.
But see, I didn't know. I thought Daff had all the money. She say she did.
She lying.
She lying?
She would have been dead like the rest of the niggas.
Right.
How? What broad you know was running that in the 80s? That book
didn't.
that she wrote, she's praying on the churches.
Ah.
Jesus. And she got the churches thinking it's real. When you read this in here,
Uh-huh.
her name is Vivian. on my Instagram,
Yeah.
you're going to see me and her hugged up and everything.
Right.
Me and the queen pin.
Right.
Then I got sexually explicit up in here, too.
Right.
You
right,
know.
Right.
But
yeah, you kissed and tail up in there. Huh?
Yeah, this is in her story, I'm 3 pages.
Okay.
In my story, she 100 pages.
Okay.
Ain't no quickie. We telling the truth.
Damn.
We telling the truth in this
Right,
book. So the
right,
truth,
right.
the truth is not. We detailing it to the max.
Man, how did you go to jail going to Vegas? You was in that car?
It wasn't Vegas. That's another lie. Newspaper clipping in here tell you I was coming from Los Banos, Oakland.
Oh, okay.
That's her lying.
Okay.
See?
Okay. So you were just living big in the limo and all that?
And she said I was pointing guns and working for her and some more shit.
Right.
All that's a lie.
So you wasn't pointing guns out the window all that?
The LA Times told them exactly what happened. Eric Ty Peterson waved a gun at a motorist while we coming from Oakland. We an hour out of Oakland.
Right.
I got like 30 more keys left. And we get pulled over because he banished the gun. We in the back sleep.
So it wasn't you?
No.
So when I was
lying.
hearing about it, I said, damn, man, I know Dino, man. He ain't like that. I mean, 30
Yeah.
keys, you gonna,
In her book, Dino's Raphael.
Okay.
But on Netflix, the same limousine scene,
Yeah.
I'm Dino. Because Dino, that name ring.
Right.
You know.
Right.
And in this book, Vivian up in here, that's that Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She was just
Right.
one of my side hoes.
All right.
You know, we got plenty.
She
I
had a lot
gotta
of
get
money,
Jamaica
though.
up in here.
I mean, I don't know.
I done asked Jamaica a couple times to come on my show, man. She cool. We all right.
She
but-
need to come on while I'm on. Yeah, let's have a
Air
real
this bitch out.
let's have a real
Oh, no.
let's let the truth ring out. And then there's a whole bunch of people like she lied on Corvette Mike.
Okay.
You know, she got him being a flunky when she was his side hoe too.
Right.
You know, she just was community
She ain't
pussy.
never coming over here now.
What's that? She ain't gonna come now. You just said
Yeah.
But
that.
I mean,
Never.
I ain't mad at her
Right.
because we fighting with words on paper.
Right.
She know I know how to spell. She wrote many letters and sent 1,000 pictures. I got it sexy explicit up in here. I got her bust open. She was competing with the rest of the girls. This thing is real. This ain't no.
But now she's in the church. I gotta
She
say.
praying on the church. Well, why you 2013 the book come out. If you all about God and telling the truth, why in 2019 you still lying? Why you lie on me? Why you say I was in Vegas pointing guns out of cars?
Yeah.
The LA Times wrote that, not me, man. It's in here.
Right.
Why you lying to the church and they buying your book? Oh, praise God, she changed. You ain't changed if you on TV lying.
Right.
Tell the truth, shame the devil. That's why I say the truth is not always kind.
Yeah. I ain't even know about her and Corvette Mike, man.
Daff is up in here. His name Corey.
Why she gonna just say Dab? He been gone. He was the
But
first one to die.
I'm trying to, he was my friend. But that's what made me run to Louisiana. Corey told the police some shit about me and Clyde hitting jury legs.
Daff?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Daff my friend.
Daff was the richest dude I knew back then.
See,
He
she
had
lying
a lot
on
of
it.
money. Daff was rich.
Here it
He
is,
was
y'all.
A snitch,
Huh?
too.
When you read this, you're going to find out.
Man,
I
ain't
can't
that
wait
something?
now.
When you read that, you're going to find
now,
out
that's the
truth.
history of L.A.
I
And
know.
we
history
just
of
talked
LA.
about the jury licks.
Yeah,
We
you
ain't
ain't
No,
talking
we
about
ain't
the
even
drugs.
we need a part 2. We running out of time. We gonna
Yeah,
have to
because
do
you
a
know
part
my other boy Shannon. Remember the boy who shot him, right? I could say his name, Shitty.
Shannon is Big Mac in here.
Shannon's a Big Mac.
Shannon is Big Mac in
Start
here.
writing this down.
Shannon is fat.
In
so
this
he
book,
is a Big
in
Mac.
this book, Shannon is Big Mac.
Okay, what about Shitty? Who was Shitty?
Shitty's Billy.
Billy.
Yeah, get out of here, man.
Oh man, he got the history.
Get
going,
out of
man.
here,
Y'all
man.
got to get this book,
I
man.
just had a-
Can I see this one more time? I'm
Yeah,
gonna put this
look,
up here,
I
man.
was
Y'all
just-
get this book, man. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you one thing. If I can't vouch for nothing, man, I can vouch for everybody he in here talking about, man. I know the Charlie, I know the Big Mac, I know the Queen Pen, I know.
That's Big Mac.
Yeah,
Who he
yeah.
standing with? Me, Clyde, and Ty, and Big Mac.
Yeah, you gonna scratch somebody out of there.
No, the picture was bad. That's Clyde.
Yeah.
That's me. That's Big Mac.
So, man, that dude wasn't supposed to get shot as many times. He got shot at Carlos and Charlie's, man.
Coming from Carlos and Charlie.
Okay, yeah. And then he got shot at... I did an interview with him, right? I'm just sitting there. We had a funeral, and I said, man, how many times you been shot? And I'm filming. He just started laughing. Okay, well, let me tell you the second time I got shot, Skipp.
Yeah.
He said, man, I just bought a Rolls Royce, and he said, man, I got a Nordy steering wheel.
Pasadena Hills. They come to get him.
He said, I just seen him coming through the gate. He said he ran in the house.
It hit him 3 times.
He ran right past the gun. He had a gun on the stand. He said he went past the gun. He been shot. He said I wasn't trying to shoot.
They
back.
hit him 3 times.
Yeah.
Only reason why he ain't dead, he was fat.
Because he's fat. Like, look, here's a Carlos and Charlie's. The girl got killed.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's when they left, and the boy followed them and did whatever, however that
shot
went.
him, but killed the girl.
They
Man,
go to Queen.
That dude, bad luck. But yeah, and you know I gotta count my blessings. I'm gonna tell you why I count my blessings.
There she is again. That's me and her. Why she lying? She forgot. She forgot. You can't forget when you got pictures. I didn't send myself
well,
the
the
pictures.
viewers gonna want to know what.
Who is that?
Showing me.
Who is that? Show the viewers.
It was
There
an
goes Shannon
explicit.
That's Big Mac.
Picture.
Big Mac right there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can y'all see that, man? I
Yeah.
don't know. Hey, that's my partner,
Wait,
man.
so
Shannon.
you gotta show
Hey,
the
let me
other
tell you,
pictures
I
that
was.
you showed me.
Hey, look,
Yeah. They
I
on
was broke.
my Instagram.
I was broke with
Okay.
Shannon. When Shannon had that green 280 ZX or whatever, we had a phone in there. It didn't work. And he used to say, Skipp, get on the phone. Pretend like it worked. We was at the Arco right there on Jefferson and Crenshaw. We
Yeah.
flossing for girls and stuff. He ain't had no money. I ain't had no money. Then all of a sudden, he had money. People was trying to kill him and kidnap him and all kinds of
Yeah,
shit.
they was at him, and
Yeah,
then I
they was
showed
at him.
up,
Yeah.
and all that ended. That's my friend.
Right.
That's my friend. He just wasn't conditioned for the fall. You know, I've been in them streets a long time, but it's a lot of He know the truth.
Right.
Corvette Mike know the truth,
Right.
cause she lied on him.
Then he died, right?
No, man, Corvette Mike just got out, man. She
Did
stole.
he
She stole some
blow
dough
up
from him.
Some Sherman, something blowed up?
No, that ain't Corvette Mike.
Oh, okay.
He went to the feds with, you know them too, right? That's them twins.
Oh yeah, Cornell Dornell.
Yeah.
Them
It's
guys,
all
man.
that's in here, man.
Yeah.
Everything's in here, man.
Yep.
And on Instagram.
Yeah.
Tell them the Instagram.
I couldn't put the sexually explicit on Instagram. It's called Los Angeles Presents. When you see a
Los
red
Angeles
coupe,
Presents.
that's
All
it.
One, no spaces, no underscores, none of that.
tell them.
Los Angeles
I
Presents.
feel like we got cheated. We heard one story. It's about 1,000 homes.
Man.
Yeah, that
we
just
only
is-
went through that one story.
Yeah.
We know what happened, Louisiana, man. So how long you end up doing out there?
4 years.
4 years. And Angola, everybody talk about Angola, man. Is it what they say, man? Is it fight every day?
Well,
so,
they
you know, I
really-
done been to the gang module at LA County Jail and Main Line, you know, during the time when the Bloods, we was outnumbered 1-7. Is it worse than that?
Worse than that. Because they not on gang shit. They on man shit. And if you, say you come in and you done killed a bunch of people with a gun, they watching you.
Because you ain't got no gun.
Yeah, let's see if you really down. And when we get there, we don't got no reputation from Louisiana, so
Right.
all they know about us is Soul Train. But they don't know. We battle tested.
Yes, indeed.
We just had to introduce it back to them, you know. But they play fair with us. You know, my partners was from Baton Rouge, New Orleans, and Sweetport.
So is it fight every day or what?
No,
was
it's
it?
a lot of stickings. Ain't no fighting. All black people. I seen 2 Mexicans in 4 years and 8 months.
Is that right?
2. They got Walnut. I'm in Walnut 4. Walnut unit is all black. We picking cotton, cutting cane. I'm gonna bring Clyde in here because he stayed in the field. I caught an asthma attack and got out the field. Well, Clyde stayed in the field 4 years.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, but all them stories you heard about Lil Mama, that whole book's a lie. She just praying on the church. They don't know it.
Right.
But when you go up in here,
She ain't gonna come on now. If I call her and she
No,
see this,
she
she
ain't
gonna be
coming.
like,
she
man.
gonna stay up in the church.
She ain't
She
gonna
might
do it.
come.
She ain't gonna do it.
She
man.
might come.
And then you know, Champ gonna be mad. And,
What he mad about? He was on Netflix with her.
Right. I'm just saying. Though,
Well,
you
my
know,
name
the-
come up on Netflix. I was supposed to be the one mad. Dino high and drunk on cocaine. I don't do that.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
I mean,
like,
why?
I ain't never heard that.
Yeah, why I gotta be a junkie because y'all trying to trick the church. Don't put me as a junkie. And then you know.
Right.
That's Def right there.
Yeah.
Meet Def at his party. Perm. Remember that perm you was talking about? There it is, y'all. I got pictures to go with what I'm talking about.
Yeah, next time we have you on, we're going to get the pictures to LeRon so he can have them come up on the thing or whatever.
We got sexually explicit. Can we do that?
I don't want to do that to her because I do want to talk to her.
Wait.
You know what I mean?
What I'm doing with what I stole them?
No, but I'm
She
just
said
saying,
to me.
you know, if I promote that, she going to be like, oh, Skipp, you ain't
Yeah,
cool.
you know who that is?
Yeah, that's Charlie.
That's Big Charlie.
Yeah, that's Charlie.
Coming soon, y'all.
All right, so look, what you want to leave the people with, man? What is your last statement you want to leave the people? And they asking how to get that book one more time, too.
Amazon.
Cross the game. Go on Amazon. Same way you get a Stephen King book, same way you get a Dino Bradley book.
And just go to Boss Analyst Presents on Instagram, and it's going to tell you everything.
Yes, indeed.
You can't go wrong. And you're going to see the pictures and everything.
Right.
I can't put the sexually explicit up there, you know. Yeah. But I ain't lying on nobody.
Right.
I like to face my accuser.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
Bring your husband. We ain't fighting.
Right.
We ain't shooting.
Right.
We talking.
That's right.
With the ink pen. Let's talk with the ink pen. I'm going to bring the crew.
Right.
I'm going to bring everybody that played a part.
Right.
And they going to, Big Mac and everybody, they know what it was.
Big Mac ain't gonna come on here, man. He don't like the.
Well, he let him stay where he at.
Yeah, he don't like the cameras, man.
He Big Mac in here.
Right.
When I come from Angola, I met Big Mac on the phone at Billy's. That's shitty.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He Billy in here. And he fired Big Mac. And when I came home, Big Mac said, look what I got, man. Pulled the cover off up. 250 birds. Say, how many you want? I say, none right now.
Hey, let me tell you something. I grew up with that dude, man. And after I got home in 1988, he stole my Cool Mo D tape. He ain't give me shit. He know I just came home from a bird and a half. And he got 250. He won't give me like 5. Let me go, you know, do my thing. Let me come up. You know what I mean?
Cold world.
Yeah, it's a cold world. And that was my partner. I say when we was broke and flossing with the phone that didn't work, we was cool. But then he hit the major lick and didn't look back. Matter of fact, I'm out of jail about 2 weeks, and I'm driving down Venice. I pull up at the store, and he pull up behind me. He said, "Oh, you out?" Shake hands, all that. And when he drive off the slant nose Porsche, he drive off in the Porsche, he bumping Wild Wild West. And I'm like, oh, I got the same tape.
87, 88.
Went in there, he got my tape. He had broken my Jeep out of the store. Oh man. And he was a millionaire by then. You know. But anyway, what you leave the people with, Keilah? Come on.
Yeah, he asked me that question. Get this book. That's what I'm leaving them with.
Yeah,
Get this
definitely.
book, Cross the Game, on Amazon. I'm about to read this for sure. I'm so excited.
We be back. Tell me to come back.
Oh, you
Yeah,
will.
oh, definitely. and go on Netflix, too, so you can see who Dino or, Ricardo? What was the other name?
I'm Dino.
Raphael,
I'm
right.
Raphael in the book.
Okay.
But on Netflix.
You get the Queen Pen's book. That's
Yeah.
Raphael.
Yeah.
But on Netflix, that's the real Dino right here.
That's my name.
DRB, man. It was on his shirt, right?
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I appreciate the both of y'all, man. I appreciate you coming through. I want to promote getting the book, Cross the Game, myself. I want y'all to get that. These are legends to me. When I was growing up, I'm 58, so these are legends. You know, him, Shaft, Ski Ball, and all these other dudes, man. You know, I didn't know Clyde like that. Who was Mike, too? The Mike that got away. Who was that? I don't know Mike.
He got away.
All right, he got away.
got
Just leave him
away.
there. Yes, indeed.
Louisiana might want to do something to it. You know?
Okay. Yes, indeed. So, all right. Thank y'all for that. I think I got theme music coming on and shit. Like and subscribe
I
and
ain't
get
gonna
the
lie,
book.
it's like I'm gonna spit some real shit for y'all right now. It's like, look, like when you grow up in the trenches, it's like society treats you different, man. Like look at you different. It's like, man, you coming from where we from, man. We rolling up, come with it.
Look, they treat you different when you from the trenches. Bitch, I didn't grow up in no burb, I grew up in the village. Tryna get that shit up off the curb, I turned it to a menace. I wasn't hanging around with no girls, bitch, I was hitting fences. Childhood trauma, take it back to about the age of 9. Gunshots sounding like fireworks on 4th of July. I told my sisters